Oh, it's on?
Yeah.
You got your mic.
I think the other mic right there. That's it.
Ain't you hooking that one up to you?
Huh?
Ain't you hooking that one up to you?
No, I'm doing it last time. Just use that one.
Hmm?
I'm do it how we did last time.
I know. Didn't we? Oh, we used one mic last time?
Yeah.
I thought you had one. I had one.
Nah.
You sure, girl?
Yeah. So I remember I had the other one over there. I'm ready though.
I'm on my side. Yeah, this is it. I only got my food.
Yeah. It's done.
Nigga said Maurice Devin.
Was it?
One of the worst team in the league.
Mm-hmm.
That's who you running with?
Yeah. Ain't only working. I'm gonna come go to the current. Alright, now I got secondary.
Hey, yeah, get your jersey, bro. I got two jerseys on paper. So.
Okay. Y'all.
Damn, which one closer? They both kind of close.
Yeah. I think this one I like this one too. Yeah.
Alright. I might be my order. Yeah, they look completely different.
Yeah. You got him? That's Jordan Crawford. You got Jordan Crawford. I got Nick Young, so.
And as the players are going through their pregame routines, getting ready for the
Hey, give
action.
us my thing.
It's our nation's capital, Washington, D.C., where the Wizards are ready to engage their Western Conference opponent here at the Verizon Center. Good Tuesday morning. Let's get this day started out right with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. And now, presented by State Farm, Golden State starting group. Terrell Wright and David Lee are the forwards. Steph Curry's out there with Nate Robinson, and it's Bogut in at the center. And for the Wizards, John Wall and Nick Young are the backcourt. Blatch out there with Nene, and it's Evans in at the 3 spot.
You know, it was a relatively healthy season for the Warriors last year. I mean, the season prior, when you add up the games players missed with injury, it came out to 501.
Wow.
I mean, that's the most since the NBA started tracking this stuff in the mid-'80s.
So Golden State will get the first possession. Ball against Curry. Good. Curry's got the opening field goal of the game for the Warriors. And for the Warriors, a new training staff through most of last season. You know, Steve, do you think that might have had something to do with the team staying healthier?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes you just have bad luck, and sometimes you have good luck. I thought the Warriors have the right idea with this franchise. They're trying to get bigger on the front line. They're trying to get younger. They're trying to infuse this roster with talent. I think they've got a chance to be pretty good in the next few years.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, just a moment ago, Mark Jackson and I were able to chat. When we talked about what they'll try to do on defense, he told me they're going to have to do everything they can to neutralize their opponent's high flyers, saying, quote, we can't play above the rim like these guys, so we'll have to do our best to keep them away from the hoop. Gentlemen, easier said than done.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
I'll tell you what, Andre Blatch, guys, has always been a tantalizing blend of skill and athleticism. He's 6'11", he can score inside and out, he can put the ball on the floor. Very impressive talent.
Wall against Robinson. Got a piece of it. And here's Young from the arc. Curry with the defensive effort. And for Blatch, they say he's shown Clark a tendency to drift on the perimeter.
Well, you know what? That happens sometimes when you have skilled big guys. They get comfortable out there. It's not as hard to work on the perimeter as it is inside. But for him, it's a matter of focusing on grabbing hold of what it takes to win, starting with the defense, being a presence there, and then also being more committed to rebound at a high level, and then being ready to post up because he's got a lot of offensive firepower, and he's just got to figure out how to use it, particularly.
Another look on the Sprite Slam cam.
Oh, no! Gave the big man a mouthful on that jam.
Well, it was a tough season for the Washington Wizards a year ago, but John Wall certainly had his glimpses of stardom. In fact, the third game of his career, he had 29 points, 13 assists, and 9 steals in one game.
Outside Curry. He's picked up by Wall. Robinson kicks the lead. Just 4 to shoot. Blatch with the steal.
And I like the aggressiveness defensively, forcing that mistake.
Deflects the pass and stolen by Wright. Here's Curry. Moving the ball well. From the baseline. Washington trailing. Here's Evans. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line.
Well, that was a dynamic two-hand dunk there.
Right in the face of the defender.
That was a tough, gritty finish.
And back to Wall for just a second. Steve was talking about him. His whole entrance, Clark, into the NBA really showed down the road.
You know, Kevin, to touch on that fast start, he was the first rookie since the Big O, Oscar Robertson, to have 7 assists or more in his first 5 NBA games. Not many guards burst onto the scene like that.
Robinson picks him up. Here's Wall.
Oh! Come on now, I didn't see. Can you believe that finish? Oh, a little bit of flair and flavor at the end of it.
Oh, that'll be a fan favorite, all right.
That was not your average, typical dunk.
Curry passes it to Wright. Lee outside. from 11 feet away. Just got to go. And it's the Wizards taking it the other way.
Flip Saunders leading the charge in the district. I mean, the Wizards have a lot of young talent, and Saunders has seen this before when he broke into the league coaching the Minnesota Timberwolves. He might follow the same game plan here in Washington.
Young inside. Covered by Bogut. Shots good from Young.
You can't give him any space out there.
The Warriors trail. Back to Flip Saunders. You know, even though they are rebuilding, Steve, they do expect quick results soon. I mean, they feel their future is very bright.
Well, the key, Kevin, is John Wall, because if he can develop into one of the top point guards in the NBA, then I think that team can follow suit and grow with him. And if they do that, as you mentioned, they've got the talent around him, some young, good players.
Okay. Hey, don't let that size deceive you now. He can get to the rim as good as anybody.
Well, he doesn't mess around once he gets there, that's for sure.
No, guys, he loves to throw it down with some style.
Here is Wall. He's got 7. Shot from the wing. Rebound by Lee.
The defense a little shaky there, and he had a good look.
Young with the steal.
Boy, he needs to show more patience with the ball. That steal was easy pickings on such a long pass.
And here's Golden State. Trailing by 2. Gets it to go. And it's all knotted up.
You have to have such a great feel for the ball to get a finger roll like that to go.
Here's Wall, and they cash in right away with the quick shot. Wall's got 9 points. And here is Lee. Outside Curry. Outside Robinson. Lets it go from deep. And no one able to grab it as it goes out of bounds. Here is Wall. He's got 9. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry meets him. Open look. And again, John Wall. He's got 11.
Boy, they are really getting chewed up inside here. I mean, that's 8 of the last 10 points they've given up inside, in the paint.
Yeah, and the paint should be sacred ground for a defense. I mean, you can't let anybody just trot in there and get an easy bucket.
Young for 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Wizards lead by 4.
And they're really keying in on getting his...
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. Here's Wall.
Well, it's been a tough few years for the Washington Wizards, but last season was important, finding their point guard of the future in John Wall. Now the question mark is, can they surround Wall with enough talent to play out contender?
John Wall and Nick Young are the backcourt. Nene is out there at clutch, and it's in the 3 spot. That's the 5 on the 4 for the Wizards.
Oh my God!
Curry for 2. Another miss by Curry. Steve, back to Wall and Rose. You know, Chicago certainly laid the blueprint out for the Wizards last year.
You know, I think the Rose and Wall comparison is a good one because both guys are transcendent type point guards, I think, and also have really good leadership qualities. So if the Wizards can build some talent and get some talent around Wall, then they'll be well on their way maybe to duplicating what the Bulls have been able to do.
Warriors trail by 8. Guys, a right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence.
He really did that shit.
I like what we're seeing.
Guys, he's really shot the ball well. It's definitely not his fault they find themselves trailing. Kevin, Stephen Curry was the 7th pick in the 2009 draft, and they did that over. He might be the 2nd pick. I mean, he's a terrific shooter and good potential as a playmaker. I think the Warriors got a steal.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, so confident is owner Joe Lacob that he has signed a contract with the Golden State Warriors fans. His goals include reaching the playoffs and having an all-star. And if these goals are not met, the fans will receive gifts and ticket price changes for each goal not met. A unique strategy to be sure, guys.
Thank you, Doris. We'll see how many of those goals they meet.
Yeah, you talk about backing up your talk. I mean, fans have to appreciate that gesture from the Warriors brass.
Talking about the future of Steph Curry, Clark, he joined Team USA for the World Championships in 2010, and to make the team after just his rookie season, Steve, a very impressive distinction.
Yeah, winning a gold medal. What an experience that was for Steph Curry and for a Warriors organization that hasn't had an all-star in almost 15 years. Curry represents the future of that franchise.
Robinson misses. Wizards leading by 8. Here's Young, and Wright pulls it down.
Well, that's not really what typically happens for someone with his touch around the rim. That's a surprise.
Deflected. Blanche with the steal. A finish, and the slam dunk by Wall.
Only question there was who was going to finish it. Easy, fast break.
Yeah, you know what? And, I think they made the right call there, Steve.
Here's Curry. 12 points for him. Sinks that one from the post. Curry's got 14. So it's Washington. Outside, Wall. And Curry picks him up defensively. Robinson is tagged with the reach. That is his first foul of the game.
You know, Mark Jackson signed on with the Warriors this last summer. He could be a fit for them with his background as a pass-first point guard. He certainly talks like a coach when you hear him analyze games.
Sean Livingston, he's checked in for the Warriors. 6 on the shot clock.
Oh my God!
That was a fish. I mean, real fish. He hung on the rim just to say, you realize this is my basket, don't you?
That is a nice finish.
His family watching.
Emphasis, guys. Nothing wrong with that.
That was definitely worth a second look with a great right slam kick. The shot by Curry. Again, Golden State.
Well, getting back to Mark Jackson for a minute, you know, his ability to mentor those young guards in Golden State will, I think, help the Warriors in a big way as they try to change the direction of that franchise and get back into the playoffs.
Wall's shot is off.
He had a defender draped all over him. Not really the best shot there.
Well, not the shot you hope for when it's well contested like that.
Lee got him with the pump fake. Savvy move right there. Lee's got 6.
Yeah, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Wall, that's good.
Warriors made an effort to improve at the defensive end of the floor, and I thought they did, but not as much as they would have liked or needed to be a more competitive and consistent team.
1:52 left in the second quarter. Bogut against the name.
Jeez.
With the board.
Big fella goes up like that, you better get out of the way.
Why that nigga dread look fake, bro?
He's like they just made a whole bunch of air.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Trevor Booker, he's checked in now for Blatch. Howard comes in for Maurice Evans. Jordan Crawford's checked in for Nick Young. And it's for John Wall. Start going back to the Warriors' defensive issues. Let me ask you first, why do you think they struggle?
Well, you know what? They don't have much size, and they struggle at the rim in defending the basket.
Steve?
Well, I think playing that fast pace leaves you vulnerable in transition at times. So to get better defensively, they may have to slow down their offense a little bit, guys.
Well, fade away. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And making a change here, the Wizards. Gortat's checked in. Wizards leading by 8. Crawford outside. Puts it up. And he makes good on the layup.
Something has to change, guys. That's 10 straight points coming in the paint against this team.
Well, they got to collapse in there, and everybody's got to be conscious of it.
Hey!
Control the ball, and then everybody's got to get in there and keep the defense locked down. Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on that.
Releases from 15. And Washington again with
Oh, yeah.
Here's Curry. He's got 18. It's picked off.
Well, that was a great steal. Prevented what may have been an easy hoop.
Crawford. And he cruises to the hoop for the layup. And it's a 12-point Wizards lead.
And I think defensively, you've got to commit a second defender because he's just destroying you right now.
Yeah, one-on-one, he's been a handful.
Now the feed to Gortat. Back to Crawford. Lee with the steal.
That's just horrible decision. You got to be more patient with the ball.
One second left. Curry, good. Curry's got 12 points now in the quarter.
That was a fabulous job in using his body there. He leaned away from his defender and then knocked it down.
That'll do it for the first half. Wizards out front.
Time now for the HP halftime report this Tuesday. Let's get right into it. Washington leading against Golden State. Teams on fire, torching the rims. Just take a look at that field goal percentage. Some terrific basketball from John Wall. He's up to 19 points and has added some assists to his totals.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Here is Shakur. Kicking off the second half. Here's Mark Jackson's 5. Lee and Udo at the 4 and 5. Livingston is out there with Nate Robinson. And it's Wright in at the small forward position.
He's just too quick for his man. Left him in the rearview mirror and knocked it down.
Here is Livingston.
Oh, he jumped like it.
It's tipped.
That's just a sloppy pass. A lack of focus there.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, guys, the struggles of Andris Biedrins have been a major concern for the Warriors the last few seasons. At one point, he was considered their center of the future, but he seemingly lost his confidence. David Lee said that Biedrins on his team was one of the things that attracted him to Golden State. He said, I remember playing against Andris 2 or 3 years ago when he was the most efficient center in the league. A guy that was as difficult to play against as anybody. And guys, the Warriors still hold out hope that Andris can regain that great form.
They could make a great tandem. Thanks, Doris.
I like the way it looks to start the second half here. I mean, 3 straight makes to kick it off. Nice. Guys, you talk about how you get a youth infusion. The Wizards would end up playing 4 different first-round picks last season. Shows you how young they were.
He gathers. Basket good. 6 points for him.
Yeah, saw just a little bit of daylight, went right to the rim.
Wizards leading by 12. And Steve, for the Wizards, not just spot minutes for those youngsters either. I mean, you've got to get some playing time here.
Yeah, the 4 kids, talking about Wall and Seraphin, Booker, Crawford, they would all end up averaging double-digit minutes. So the question is, does that experience pay off into victories this year?
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Backing down is Gortat. Again, the Wizards score.
Field got off to a quick start this third quarter.
Here is Livingston, guarded by Crawford. Here is Livingston. He's got 6. Nice fadeaway to get over the top.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Goes up the baseline, and Washington again with the bucket.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
Here's Robinson. No luck, and it's the Wizards taking it the other way. Crawford left side. Guarded by Robinson. Crawford's shot is good.
They're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up, most of them seem to be coming inside the paint.
Livingston, no luck.
A humongous lead for them here. I mean, they've really done a good job of controlling the flow of the game.
Yeah, and I think it's the rebounding they have to thank for that. Because it's really set the tone in this contest.
Tipped. Right. Gortat covering. Fades and shoots. That's good. 10 points for him.
Now they got the most out of that possession, guys.
Now here's Crawford. He's tightly guarded. That's good.
I tell you what, right now that mid-range jumper serving them well.
Yes, it is, guys. That's 6 of their last 10 points coming from that mid-range area.
Livingston, that's good.
You know, if their plan was to keep going inside a ton, it sure has paid off. I mean, it seems like every bucket they get is in the lane.
Well, no reason to take an outside shot if you're scoring at will from inside the paint.
No coverage that time. Crawford's got 20 points. Here is Livingston. 12 points for him. And Crawford picks him up defensively. Pulls up on the wing. Again, Golden State.
Well, it's been a tale of two halves, hasn't it, guys? After a terrible first half, it's really picking it up.
Booker dishes to Crawford. Shot.
Oh my
Washington.
That's 10 straight points now coming in that mid-range jump shot area, guys.
Yeah, it is, and they're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off, and I think that's very good discipline they're showing us here.
Crawford right side. All sorts of time.
They really forcing the mid.
Guarded by Robinson. Crawford right side. Another shot.
Oh, come
Strong
on.
with the shot, but it bounces off and falls. Crawford's got 24 points. Shoots off the step back. Livingston, that's good.
He's putting the team on his back, trying to keep his team in this thing, and he's doing a pretty good job.
Crawford outside. Over Livingston. Crawford's shot is good. 26 points for him.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player. He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
Wizards leading by 16. Good look, and it's rejected. Guarded by Robinson. And the rebound goes to David Lee. Lee's got his 4th rebound in this one. He goes up. And in the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. We'll be back shortly live from...
It don't feel like we lose.
Now, while we've got a moment, we're going to send it over to Doris Burke for our Spark of the Game, presented by Sprite. Doris?
Hi, Kevin. We've seen the spark in this game come from Jordan Crawford. He didn't start the game on the floor, but the way he stepped up and made an impact, you have to think he'll be on it when this thing ends. We'll see if that's the case, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He sure did stir things up for him.
Well, he was an injection of a different kind of energy out there. Got him going in the right direction and really gave him something the starters weren't able to give him.
Well, give him credit. I mean, he was just waiting for his chance, and he took full advantage.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. So the Wizards 5 right now. John Wall and Nick Young are the backcourt. Maurice Evans is out.
That should be absolutely illegal. Well, maybe the play of the game right there.
An alley-oop slam is always going to be at the top of the list there, Clark.
Yeah,
You're right.
That's one of my favorite plays in basketball, guys.
Wall against Curry. Curry against Wall. And Curry picks him up defensively. Wall's shot is off. Warriors trail by 12. No good from Lee. Outside, Wall. Over Livingston. And another miss by Washington.
Good, tough defense there. Getting a hand up, forcing that miss.
Well, he's got the reputation of being a tough defender, and there was an example right there for him.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
He's laboring out there right now, guys. The shot has not been falling for him this quarter.
It's Curry outside, and it's good. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back. Now Young. To end the run. Here comes Curry.
My own teammate, bro.
He's picked up by Lee.
My own teammate.
Takes it right up. Now here is Blatch. Outside, Wall. 6 to shoot. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wall's got 21 in the game.
He's been a big part of his team building this lead. Another solid offensive effort.
Wizards leading by 9. Feeds it to Young. Goes up. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists in the game.
His first turnover. So he's done a nice job here offensively.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Another turnover leading to a bucket.
Yeah, they've made the most of all these chances they've gotten from turnovers. I mean, it's really fueling their offense right now. You know what? John Wall had a really good rookie season in terms of scoring and assisting other people, but his shooting percentage left a bit to be desired. That's an area that he needs to improve on.
Hey, I swear to God, I hear it over there in Bogey, bro. They threw that.
Lee against Nene. Lee kicks to Curry.
I swear, bro. I swear, bro. I swear, bro.
Another
I
miss.
tried to throw that bitch to Bogey, bro.
Clark back the Wall just over 40% from the floor. And almost 4 turnovers, Steve, a game as a rookie.
Yeah, he had to learn how to play through his mistakes, and I like the way Flip Saunders handled John Wall last year. I mean, he's a rookie, got so much ability. You don't want to thwart him and keep him down, so you allow him to make some mistakes, and then you learn from that. So I would expect those numbers to improve this season for John Wall.
So now that's twice we've seen the offense collapse. That's back-to-back empty trips because of turnover.
Man, that's going to be a problem because now all of a sudden you start turning the ball over, you lose all offensive rhythm and flow.
It's Curry outside, and another 3 for Golden State.
You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
And here's Young. Straight up. And that's collected by Bogut. Warriors trail by 11. Fires from the wing. Again, Golden State.
Stephen Curry amped up on O.
And the sweet dunk by Wall.
Man, oh man, oh man. For a guy who's not the biggest player on the court, I mean, that's a humongous finish.
Well, he's capable of those, Clark. We've seen it before.
Yes, we have.
Yeah, guys, he is very comfortable taking it to the hoop if he's got an opening. And, man, he'll make you pay.
Goes up on the wing. Shot's good from Young. Young's got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, this club well on its way to victory. Beautiful offensive execution.
Yeah, I like the fact that it was wire to wire too, guys. A fantastic job for them. You know, guys, he's always looking for that open 3. I mean, that's his strength, and sometimes the best time to get the 3 is in transition.
Ring shot on the way. Again, the Wizards score.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Yeah, this team is really looking to get out and run.
Curry outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
Ice cold in the first half, but on fire here in the second.
Young with the ball. Again, the Wizards score.
And that ought to do it. That should seal the deal.
Yep, I agree. Closing it out with relish.
Curry gets the bucket.
Another 3, and we've just seen a barrage from long range here in the second half.
Well, they have come out blazing, and defensively, it's hard to deny that shot. I mean, that's a lot of ground to cover when a team spreads you out like they do.
Livingston gets the reach-in call. That's foul number 2 for him. Here is Wall. Now off the inbound. Gets it to go. And the Wizards lead by 10.
Well, they're just trying to run clock now. I mean, this thing is pretty much over.
Yeah, there's nothing but the result to be determined. So it's time to start thinking about the next game now.
The finger roll finish at the bucket. Wall's got 30.
Nice offensive play there, and this one's pretty much in the books, guys.
Yeah, I agree. You know what? It was a very good showing from them to come away with the win. I was very impressed.
Here's Evans. Here's Young. Lifts up. Banked in off the glass. Right with it. There's the triple. It's Curry. That time on the assist by Wright. Curry's got 47 points. Here's Young. Can't cash in. Timeout called the Warriors. They're losing by 8. Just 2 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. A leaner, and that falls. And now it's only a 5-point Wizards lead. And so it's the Wizards with the W. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And that about wraps it up for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And now, Jordan presents our player of the game, John Wall.
Get that. Fuck him. I didn't even see him get 20. get Melo?
No.
Talking about how way you look. Might just go with that.
No, I'm going to get my niggas, bro.
Damn.
I ain't playing my niggas yet, bro.
Damn.
Me damn. My team.
Oh, I'm not Come on, man.
I'm ready. Eric fucking Maynard, bro.
Trash boat of the year. This nigga name Eric Maynard. Eric Maynard. Now why in the fuck are you even trying to hoop out here? Eric Maynard.
Take your punk ass back to the park.
Who told that nigga to talk?
Right, nigga.
Gave him permission to talk.
Shut up, nigga. Smack this nigga.
Shut up.
Catch me in my Mercedes, wearing ice ice, baby screaming shady till I die. Like I have a paradise, life's crazy. So I'm headed to the fullest till I'm crazy, and you only live it once. So I'm thinking about this nice, nice lady. Wait, don't stop me now, boy. Living life in the fast lane.
It's a Clippers home game. The fans around us amped up here at the Staples Center. Good Tuesday morning. Let's get this day started out right with the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. And the starting lineup for the Thunder brought to us tonight by State Farm. Durant, Ibaka, and Perkins compose the front court. Westbrook and Cephalosha in the backcourt. And for the Clippers, Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they're inside. J.J. Redick is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Dudley in at the 3 side.
You know, it may not sound like much, but the Clippers managed to go 19-33 against the Western Conference last season. That was a solid 4-game improvement, though, over the prior season.
So the Clippers win the tip. Here's Paul.
Clean though.
Stolen by
Like
Durant.
you got player lock on, nigga.
Fast break. Here we go.
Cheating ass.
And
Still
Westbrook.
got on
I ain't do that, nigga. I ain't cheating.
You ain't got that bitch on player lock, bro. Yo, oh, cheating ass nigga. Still got nothing on, nigga.
You got dunked on.
Yo, Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Throws it down home.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Your defense feeds into the offense.
Yeah, you know, excellent work, I thought. Solid work on both ends in that particular sequence.
Clark just rattled off that nice record against the West. Their best mark plus team in the last 3 seasons.
But still the third worst overall record in the West. I mean, it is no easy task trying to move your way up this West.
Yeah.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Leo Allegro. The battle on the boards is something that he knows will be a big barometer for how this game turns out. He said coming out ahead in rebounds is something that we simply have to strive for score in this game. If we let them beat us up on the glass, it's going to be a long uphill fight. Guys?
Great, Doris. Thank you.
Not necessarily an overlooked part of the game, but rebounding can affect everything else you do.
Clippers on D.
And, you know, one of the reasons Oklahoma City traded for Kendrick Perkins
Hey, I
last
think
season
Katie's the only
was
one
it
in that
allowed
game.
them to slide Serge Ibaka to the starting power forward role. And he's ready. A long, athletic defender at 6'10". He's a really good player.
Speaking of Serge Ibaka, he picked up the game late in life, and he's still developing his awareness, certainly on offense.
Yeah, I think you'd have to call him a raw prospect offensively. And that being said, Kevin, he's got pretty good form on that jump shot, and it does go in. So he's got a nice foundation to build on.
The high post shot buries the jump shot. Now the Thunder with it.
Oh my God!
Spike slam Cam for another angle.
He's putting on a show out there.
Is he ever? Wow.
What else does he have up his sleeve?
And so here are the Clippers. Paul outside. He's covered by Westbrook. Paul kicks to Griffin. Just 5 on the clock. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
So many things that this guy can do with the ball. You know, so many incredible numbers for Blake Griffin in his rookie season. How about this one? He became the first rookie since Jerry West 50 years ago to have a game with over 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 10 assists. That's amazing.
Here's Westbrook, and it's good on the way in. Westbrook's got 6.
Yeah, why not? Keep firing. He's shooting really well here early on.
When you talk about Blake Griffin and the way he stuffs a stat sheet, as you like to say, Clark, 10 assists is...
Hey!
That should be absolutely
Cut off like
Boy, how about the touch on that pass? Lobbed it up there nice and soft, feathery.
Yeah, looked like it made Steve for a pretty easy catch.
Well, the pass may have been soft, but the dunk was anything but.
Defended by Paul.
Oh, you did.
Clippers in the lead.
That's what everybody else.
Nice defensive play to interrupt the alley-oop.
He did what he could to try to handle that pass, but that was too hard to handle.
He had a nice open look right there. In the first quarter of the game.
Scott Brooks enjoyed a long career in the NBA before becoming a coach playing point for a lot of teams over the course of 11 seasons in the league.
Knocks it loose. Solo break. Goes up.
He did.
The defense just slid wide there. Easy shot.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, they didn't put up any resistance at all.
Well, back to Brooks. Even won a title, Steve, with the 94 Rockets.
Yeah, he was a tough player. One of those guys who'd pick you up full court, 94 feet, defend and scrap and claw for everything. And not really surprising to me that he eventually became a coach.
Dishes it to Durant. Shoots a fader. Just 5 to shoot.
Yeah,
He's picked up by Jordan.
That time he found the gap in the defense to turn that one into a very easy jump shot, a warm-up jumper, if you will.
Well, Oklahoma City has been gradually improving over the last few seasons, and one of the things they've done better at is winning on the road. Last year, 25-16, one of the very best marks.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. And he's on his way to the free throw line. For the Thunder, continued improvement on the road, and Stevie just said 25-16. Part of the signals of their growth into a legitimate contender.
Well, Kevin, they've got a lot of the things you need to have to win on the road. They rebound the basketball. They're a good free throw shooting team. They've got the best scorer in the league, one of the best scorers in the league, in Kevin Durant. And they can put the ball in the basket as a team. Again, I really think you've got to be able to score when you go on the road. Offensively, you've got to be able to put pressure on the home team's defense, and Oklahoma City has that capability.
Why that
The
this
last
shit?
couple of seasons, Chris Paul's numbers in terms of field goal
does not get his
attempts
touches, bro.
gone down a little bit. At one point in his career, he took
bro.
about 16 shots per game. Now it's closer to 12. So it seems like he's trying to be more of a playmaker now.
Open shot, Ibaka. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Nigga didn't jump.
He wasn't running.
Jordan against Burton.
Can't wait to do so, hey.
With the bucket. Going back to Paul, I think Clark, he realizes if he's doing most of the scoring, his team isn't really necessarily in good shape.
Yeah, I think he has seen that. He understands that he really elevates his team when he's attacking, penetrating, and trying to get them involved. He probably could score 25 a game if he chose to, but that's not his nature, and he knows how important it is for him to do other things for his team to win.
He's covered by Westbrook. Paul kicks to Redick. For three, Kevin Durant with the rebound.
Not the best shot. Long range and with a defender right in his space.
And defensively, that's the kind of work he's known for. I mean, he loves to lock you up.
And here comes Paul. He has 6. Goes up. Dudley's shot is good.
Well, that makes 5 of their last 6 makes coming from inside.
Oh, yeah, that
Focused
shit
on getting the ball into the paint because they're taking advantage of very porous defense down there.
And there's the turnover. That's going out of bounds.
Not sure who made the blunder there, but there's no way that should have been a turnover.
Here's Paul.
No.
Over Durant. No good trying to beat the buzzer. A nice first quarter of play.
Yeah,
we've
he's
seen
not
so far.
lying.
Clippers lead by.
Man, you can goddamn, but you can drop 50 with Mario Chalmers, bro. And 12 points with LeBron, I promise.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. Here is Harden. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan. They're inside. Chris Paul is out there with J.J. Redick, and it's Dudley in at the small forward position. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Dudley against Durant. Shoots over Dudley. Money on the 10-footer. Durant's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Thunder. And let's see sideline reporter Doris Burke. Over to you.
Kevin, last season, as soon as the Thunder had traded for Perkins, they renegotiated his contract upwards, and that enabled them to offer him a more attractive extension than the one he declined from the Celtics. Asked if he'd hope for a bigger contract, Perkins said, "I'm a country boy. I'm from Beaumont, Texas. I didn't have a crazy number in mind." And guys with a small-town background, Perkins is a perfect fit in OKC in more than just salary terms.
Well, it certainly seems like a smart move for him, thanks to us. Kept alive. Paul outside. Outside Griffin. It's Ibaka picking him up. That's good. 8 points for Blake Griffin.
They continue to barrel their way inside, and when's the defense going to adjust?
Well, I'm asking the same question myself, partner. I mean, that's 8 points out of the last 10 coming inside.
The 3 from Harden. Count that one. Harden's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
You know, the Thunder guys showed their talent in the playoffs last season. I think that devastating loss to Dallas in Game 4 of the conference finals was where they finally kind of caved in.
Paul dishes to Dudley. Defended by Durant. Dudley, no luck.
And Clark, you mentioned Game 4 of that Oklahoma City-Dallas series, a 15-point lead for the Thunder with 5 minutes left in the game. Dallas came back and forced overtime. I remember the Thunder's incredible fans, even amidst the most heartbreaking loss of the season. They were chanting, "Okay."
Great lob, great catch, perfect execution on the alley-oop.
And not just with any old finish either, the big stuff.
Yeah, little something for everybody, Kevin.
Harden's shot is good.
He's a pleasure to watch on the offensive end. I know I wouldn't want to guard him.
You know, James Harden, a smooth offensive player, got off to a tough start last season, but righted the ship by the start of 2011. played some great basketball.
Leaps for it. Jordan, defended by Durant, fades and shoots.
Now, if you can't get around your defender, sometimes the best way to get a shot off is to go to that fadeaway.
And Harden Clark, a gifted scorer. To start his career, he'd come off the bench for the Thunder. With Steve Cephalosha, the stopper in the starting unit.
Yeah, but I think long-term, eventually you're going to see Harden become the starter. He's a terrific scorer. He's also probably a better playmaker than anybody else on the team. So they're going to be able to run as he expands and develops his game. He's got a chance to be an all-star.
Man, for a guy. I mean, that's a humongous fit.
Well, he's capable of those guys. We've seen it before.
Yes, we have. Yeah, guys, he is very comfortable taking it to the hoop if he's got an opening. And, man, he'll make you pay.
Durant just inside the line.
I ain't need to do stuff.
Again, the Thunder score.
I like the job they're doing. A much better job of getting him involved in the offense here in the second quarter.
Outside for Griffin. Redick for three. And that one's good. 5 points in the game.
Boy, I like the fluidity I'm seeing from them on offense. It's a thing of beauty. Fun to watch.
Yeah, they're moving the ball well. They're playing very unselfishly right now.
A tight game here. Neither team has been able to gain an upper hand on the back end.
Well, both teams really getting after it inside. It's been an interesting battle.
Paul kicks it up. Pushes up. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Thunder leading by 3. And here's Harden. He's got 8. The shot misses. Great D that time from Griffin. And Durant backing in. Over Redick. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. They trail by 3. Paul passes to Redick.
JJ gonna
Good,
miss.
and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists now in the game.
It looks like he's finding his touch now because the shots are starting to fall.
Stolen. Here's Redick. 8 points for him.
Didn't he decide to
It's
throw
stolen
it?
by Ibaka. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
Yeah, that's the smart move there. That's how you want to end the quarter, but make sure you get a good solid possession here.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Cole Aldrich is checked in for Perkins. Allison comes in for Serge Ibaka. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Kevin Durant. Here's Cephalosha, looking for his first bucket of the game. No good on the quick 3. Everybody's running. It's tipped. Puts it up.
Hey!
Up and in on the layup. Harden's got 10 points in the quarter. The Clippers trail. Griffin dishes to Redick. Thunder with the rebound. Cephalosha's got 3 rebounds now in this one. 3-pointer. That is good. Cephalosha's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, that's blocked.
Little nigga, you got that big bitch.
It's Tuesday in the NBA. We're here with the HP halftime report to tell you all about it.
I had that shit.
Oklahoma City up on top against the Clippers. Defensively, they're aggressive, taking every opportunity to force a turnover. Kevin Durant dominating the first 2. He's got 13 points, and he's taking care of business on the defensive end of the floor, too. And from the Clippers' angle, they've been grinding away. They're doing well inside, big bodies, big points in the paint advantage. Chris Paul getting it done through 2 quarters. He's got 9 points, and he's stacking up the assists, too, keeping the defense off balance with his passing. Some great play out of these 2 in today's action so far. They'll look to carry on that play into the second half. Thanks so much for stopping by. Now let's get you back out to the second half. So long.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Here's Westbrook.
Now, the Clippers are such a young, exciting team. And last season, they went 23-18 at home at the Staples Center. This is a team with a very bright future, and they'd like to establish that home court.
So with Durant sitting on the bench, this is who Scott Brooks has out there. Westbrook and Harden in the backcourt. Cole Aldridge is out there with Nick Collison. And it's Cephalosha in at the 3 slot.
You sound like Devo.
On its way from Dudley for 2. Cans the shot from the wing. Dudley's got the first bucket of the third here for the Clippers. For those Los Angeles fans, Clark, the emergence of Blake Griffin as a superstar has to be a cause for celebration. Steve talked about their winning record at home, over 500. I've got this team circled. What about you?
Yeah, I do too, and part of the reason is the guy in the middle. I mean, there's a feeling this team is only going to get better, and Griffin may quickly become LA's most dominant basketball player. He's certainly already perhaps the most hyped and closing in on maybe as popular as Kobe Bryant in some sort.
He's something else.
Yeah, he's special to watch.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Chris Kaman's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Gomes comes in for Blake Griffin. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Chris Paul. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, in 2010, the Thunder lost to the Lakers in the playoffs in a 6-game series that was highly competitive, and it remained a big motivation for the improvement of the Thunder. Kevin Durant was completely moved by the standing ovation the Thunder received after the Game 6 loss on their home floor. After losing in the Western Conference Finals to the Mavs this past season, we might see even more by this talented young team this year. Guys?
Thanks, Boss. Thunder will be as
And with the Thunder, you can see the connection they have with their fans. I mean, the players are playing for the entire state every time they take the court.
Well-contested shot there.
And that's the key defensively. You've got to make them work for it, challenge every shot.
But they recover it. Tries to keep it alive.
And I like the aggressiveness defensively, forcing that mistake.
No good from Bledsoe. The Thunder leading by 5. Harden can't hit.
Well, I followed and watched Eric Bledsoe when he was at Kentucky that one year. He's a tough, athletic, long, small player. He's got some work to do on his offensive game, but keep an eye on him.
Now here's Durant. He's got 13. And so here are the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. Here's Crawford. And the one-handed slam.
No reason to get fancy. Just keep it simple. Like pound cake, a basic throwdown.
No need for theatrics, right?
That's right.
That's right. No 360 necessary there. Nothing fancy.
That was some Austin above the rim action from Sprite we just saw on our Sprite Slam Cam. Here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Right side Westbrook. Perkins. 4 on the clock. Here's Harden. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
Bro, that's supposed to be Baka, bro.
Backcourt mate with John Wall at Kentucky, and one of the University of Kentucky basketball players drafted Steve in the first round in 2010.
Well, pretty consistent playing time for him.
Boy, that dunk got everybody up off their seat.
Oh, they're loving it, aren't they, Steve?
Well, how could they not? I mean, he put the cherry on top of the sundae on them.
Here's Crawford. He's got 6, and it's Harden picking him up. On the wing, Jamal Crawford, guarded by Harden. Good on the shot. 8 points for Crawford. Westbrook kicks to Perkins. Outside Durant. Defended by Kaman. Back to Durant. Over Kaman. And Durant gets it to go. The assist from Ibaka. Durant's got 17 now.
Well, for the Clippers, they have the athleticism, the size, and the strength to be a good defensive team, but clearly they need more experience. They were in the bottom half of the NBA in defensive efficiency.
Here's Crawford. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
Yeah, he's almost putting on a little show out there with that fadeaway jumper.
And, you know, when you talk about the Clippers, Clark, where do you think they need to improve most defensively? We just heard Steve say in defensive efficiency, that's a good place to start.
Yeah, that would be, and it's all mindset, Kevin, especially when you got a young team. It's about committing to play defense and then learning how to communicate. A lot of young players have to be taught how to talk and how important talking is and communicating and it's effort. So if you get those things in place, you got a chance to be good defensively.
Well, that communication point you bring up is excellent, and you're right on the money there. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Well, the fans love it. I mean, a tug of war, back and forth is fair, but if you're a coach, there's a little frustration here. You're trying to pull ahead, but pretty evenly matched game.
Money shot. And again, it's Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got 16 points.
It's been a little too easy for them inside, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think so, Steve. I mean, they've really dictated the action in the paint. That's been their focus, and the defense hasn't mounted much resistance at all.
Crawford's shot is good.
Well, they've done a lot of their damage from mid-range here, guys. I mean, knocking down those shots with regularity.
Yeah, how about 8 of their last 10 points, guys, coming off that mid-range area jump shot. So, shows you don't have to be at the rim to score.
And the shot is good. 19 points for Kevin Durant.
You know, he's given them a nice scoring option through most of this game.
Here's Crawford. And the rebound goes to Perkins.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. Here is Cook. Feeds to Collison. The baseline J. And he didn't quite get enough under that one. Here's Aldridge. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Boy, I like the rugged work on the inside that led to that very easy putback.
Yeah.
And we reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, give him credit. He's been very selective
Defense. I need that defense.
I ain't gonna count.
So as we get rolling here in the fourth, let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, for the Sprite Spark report.
Yeah.
Doris?
Well, it's going to be Harden. He's our Sprite Spark. He didn't start the game on the floor, but the way he stepped up and made an impact, you have to think he'll be on it when this thing ends. We'll see if that's the case, guys.
Thank you, Doris. He sure did stir things up for him.
Boy, he was an injection of a different kind of energy out there. Got him going in the right direction and really gave him something the starters weren't able to give him.
Well, give him credit. I mean, he was just waiting for his chance, and he took full advantage.
And the Clippers call time here.
You know, fellas, this Oklahoma City team is built the right way. I mean, it's been done with patience through the draft. I mean, you've got to have some good fortune there when you're talking about the draft. The money's been spent wisely, and now I think they're starting to approach the finished product, a team capable of winning NBA titles for years to come. Certainly they'll be contending for them, you would think.
Sure. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Vinny Del Negro was going over with his team. He got on his players for their lack of commitment on defense away from the hoop, saying, listen, you've got to close out on their shooters. We can't just let them light us up from three-point territory.
Thanks, Doris. Blake Griffin and DeAndre Jordan, they're in zone. J.J. Redick is out there with Chris Paul. And it's Crawford at the three. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And for the Thunder, they've been a team that has preached defense first. And with the addition of Kendrick Perkins, that certainly adds now to a big, athletic, and physical.
Hey, you see that nigga say,
really
I
from
thought
top
it
to
was going to
bottom.
be a layup.
Yeah, and they've got a nice bench, too, Kevin. There's not a whole lot lacking on this roster. But what they have to do is improve from within. Last year, I thought they were exposed in the playoffs. They didn't get great shots. They didn't look fluid offensively. Those are areas that they can improve upon.
Hey!
Official calls the foul. It may be a
Because he
three-point play.
stopped with that bitch.
It's on Kevin Durant.
What a great game. This looks like it's going to go right down to the wire.
Well, you talk about what happens in close games. Mistakes are magnified. Both teams have to be very careful down the stretch here. You know, I think Blake Griffin is one of those players that come along ever so often. I mean, I have to admit, seeing him play for the Clippers, you wonder how it's going to work out. But he's special.
Cheap bastard. The cheap talk.
And this continues to be a shootout.
Well, I'm a fan as well as a commentator, and I love this fast-paced action. I mean, it's going back and forth, back and forth.
Going back to what Clark just said, you know, Blake has said he's not going to worry about the past of the Clippers. He's focused on the future. But, Steve, do you think he'll be able to reach his goals in the Clipper blue and red?
Well, it all depends on what the organization does around him. You know, they've drafted well in recent years. They've established some salary cap flexibility. So the table is set for the Clippers, but they've got to overcome a long history of failure. And Blake Griffin's a pretty good place to start if you're trying to reverse your fortunes.
Shoots. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
And it's good. 20
Yeah,
points
I'm
for
watching
Russell
this
Westbrook.
nigga, bro. Be careful,
And the
dog.
pace has really ramped up in the second half.
Steve, I like the re-energized effort here. I mean, it's been a battle.
The shot's good from Paul.
Well, they've got to do something defensively because he's been unstoppable.
And defensively, Steve, your only choice now is to double him. I mean, I don't think there's another option.
Aldrich, that savvy little up fake there, fooling the D.
You know, with the expectations low for him, he can provide a nice lift when he does put the ball in the basket.
Well, he's not like that.
The dive for the ball. Jordan, the pass to Griffin. And it's Harden picking him up. And Griffin with the score. Gives us by Jordan. 14 points for Blake Griffin.
Right, you just see them taking it strong into the paint over and over again.
Yeah, that really seems
Yeah, so the two
pounding inside.
wild fucking
That was a ferocious Facebook finish.
It's easy to forget he plays the point, isn't it?
Well, he still looks to pass first, but if nothing's there, he will not hesitate to take it up strong to the hoop.
The Thunder with the lead. Now Westbrook. The finger roll finish at the bucket. Westbrook's got 14 points here in the second half.
He's got the touch they needed here as this one goes down to the wire.
Yeah, absolutely. He's 4 for 4, and he knows they need every basket. I would look for them to continue to get the ball in his hands.
Reddick for three.
Solid advantage in the rebounding totals for them so far here.
You know, in every game, but particularly in a close game, every little advantage you can use helps, and they're certainly enjoying one on the glass here.
From about 19 feet, the Clippers grab the miss.
I was going to pull up. Yeah.
He sure did. I mean, it was an excellent look. It just didn't go down. Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
And the Thunder with possession. The lead is 2. And finished off by Westbrook.
I think he wanted some one-on-one time with the rim. He wasn't letting that thing go.
Now, a little pose up there hanging on the rim, just kind of showing off a little bit, Clark.
Westbrook against Paul. Deflected by Westbrook. The Thunder leading by 4. He's picked up by Jordan.
He's out in the air.
Just a sensational play. Here's our sports
Ready,
ranking.
bro.
I'll tell you right now, that one there will get you a 50 at the dunk contest. Perfect score.
Yeah, maybe he thought he was in the dunk contest.
It sure looked like it. That was kind of a special occasion dunk.
Reddick with the 3. It's good. Griffin's got 6 here in this quarter.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys.
Good look. Again, the Thunder score.
And the transition defense now, guys, non-existent, invisible.
3 straight fast breaks.
You know what?
So good on the run, knocking down that shot. That's tough.
2012.
Westbrook against Paul. And Jordan sends it back. Here's the break. Throws it up high. Here comes James Harden. Here's Durant.
I didn't even give him.
Now the Clippers with it. Trailing by 5. Less than 1 minute left. Shot from the top of the key. Nails it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He's starting to pick up his game in this half.
Here's Westbrook.
Why did he
From past the
run?
arc. Harden
Why
can't
did
hit.
you
You know,
miss?
even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
Yeah, not enough defensive coverage there to
got
prevent him from firing that time. But he's open. He's got to let that thing fly.
We down air top nigga down one.
He dishes it to Aldridge. Shoots from 12. Banks it in.
Boy, coming through with the game in the
Air top
balance.
nigga down one.
Yep, a game-changing clutch bucket there.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
Westbrook with it. Redick for 3.
Hey! Defense! Nigga got blocked!
You know, nobody wants to lose a close game. It's much better to win those types of games.
For Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports.
You know
And
what's
now
crazy?
we
That's the
present
same
the
play.
Jordan Player of the Game.
Hating on it to have.
Yeah!
Exact same play on the exact same nigga with the exact same spot. Bro. I knew it.
His average that all the game.
Brock actually tell that nigga said, come on.
Contact note. Say, there you go.
Then it really got old all game.
Yeah.
Well, he was. He saw him a bit. He got dunked on like he posed to. Yeah. But damn, you know, his 3 block is another thing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I thought, you know, this was Nate Robinson shit.
That's the first thing. That's the first thing y'all with the joke.
Man, they should never got rid of this goddamn fresh book shit.
Yeah. That's hard. This was a game though.
That shit got blocked.
Oh yeah. It was really good.
That shit got blocked too, nigga.
That shit.
He should have never even been in the
Wait,
paint.
did he jump over Chris Paul?
I hope not.
It looked like the way the angle looked like he got jumped. Can you do a show like?
Yeah.
Okay, what dunk was that? And I think you could go to select
okay.
characters too. Oh, it's just the angle. Okay, he moved out his way. Perfect. Oh no, he jumped over that nigga.
Yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't even realize it.
Jumped over nigga and dunked on him. That shit hard.
2 guard, bro.
Yeah.
You gotta think JJ Redick only a goddamn shooting guard because he can't handle the ball.
Yeah.
Bro, we gotta talk. How the fuck can you be a coach then, bro? If your role was to do one thing.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, if you was a shooting guard, but you good at shooting the ball, then you ain't even try to get no handle. Like, that's why Curry can play both. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga,
Are you the shit? Like literally, that's all we know you for.
yeah, like, nigga, you You trying to coach somebody, man? You only stayed on one side, man. Y'all threw that bitch around.
Yeah, see, JJ Redick went 4 for 12. He sold.
Yeah, bro, he sold like a motherfucker, bro.
And you were supposed to be the. I'm sitting there thinking I'm gonna use JJ Redick as like the, you know.
You wanted to believe in that nigga. I swear you did.
Yeah. Chris Paul did shit 15 and 9. Shit, I could got late shit with shit.
That's what. That's the second game, or that's the first game we played today? No, this is the second game.
Yeah, the second.
Shit. I'm not.
Who I want to play with now? I ain't gonna lie, that T-Mac game was fun, but I ain't gonna play with him. Except when Gordon tried it. T-Mac himself.
It's fun out that bitch look clear on the goddamn. Sometimes that bitch look clear.
Yeah. When you picking and choosing.
Yeah.
I think because I gotta upgrade the shit, but I'm when I be on the P4, it be tripping, so I don't be upgrading. But it's right there. Fuck it, I'm playing with him. He going with the coach. Yeah,
Kobe?
Yeah, Kobe and Paul on the original. On the original, not on the game.
That's how you feel, bro.
Yeah, on the original. Oh, they did the second game? Probably, yeah. Yeah, I just got the all purple jersey. Give me the all purple. Wait, they don't got the secondary A? Oh, they do got a current A.
No, no. We might do playoffs, nigga.
What that mean?
Playoffs? Mm-hmm. You know what the playoffs is?
No.
You don't know what the playoffs is?
I don't know what arena it is.
No, I was saying like.
Oh, play the playoffs. Oh yeah.
I was wondering if they're little like shit. You thought it was a way like you can make it playoff set.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, who cares? Hey, what's the name of their jerk? I mean the name of their
Stapleton. Like
oh. No. No color community, I would say. Man, fuck trying to make this shit look cool.
Fuck trying to make it. Yeah, you
never mind, you're right. Give me Paul Pierce, nigga.
Give me Paul Pierce.
Give me Paul Pierce, nigga. You wanna go get Kobe, bitch? Give me Paul Pierce, nigga. I got something for you, nigga.
Trash ass song.
Nah, we ready when y'all is.
I'm ready.
What's our jersey?
I don't know.
I said our jersey. What's our Celtics?
Y'all got that green. That green.
Oh, y'all Staples, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But y'all jersey, y'all is green hard too though.
Yeah, we doing y'all shit. Nigga, shut that shit down.
Thanks so much for tuning into the NBA here on 2K Sports. It's Tuesday Hoops, and it's next. It's going to be Paul Pierce and the Boston Celtics up against Pau Gasol and the Los Angeles Lakers. And that's it for us in the studio. To call all the action, let's go out to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll see you again at halftime.
Shut that shit down.
Oh, we got Matt Barnes.
Shut that shit down. Hey, you know what's crazy about that nigga Delonte Westbrook?
What?
Why every time they got them talk about that nigga, they be like, oh, LeBron. They bring up LeBron and this shit do with that nigga woman like LeBron was. They always like,
Yeah.
like, yeah, you know that nigga fuck with LeBron and shit. You see what happened? Like, you know what I'm
And
saying?
like, no, that's clearly not. I mean,
what the fuck? He like, on cross LeBron.
So basically saying LeBron blackball.
That's how they, every time they got those talking about this nigga, they bring up LeBron.
Greetings, everyone.
I probably did blackball that nigga because I
Glad to have you join us. We've got the Boston Celtics.
I watched
taking
this,
on the
alright.
Los Angeles Lakers.
Like, what?
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting
He
lineup.
probably
Here's
did, knowing his
KG
ass.
the 3 and the 4.
Hey,
Rondo and
They
Allen
say
make
that
up the
nigga
backcourt,
actually nice as
and
fuck.
it's O'Neal in at the center.
20-point ass.
And for the
oh,
Lakers,
yeah.
Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt.
Oh, man,
Artest, Gasol, and Bynum on the front.
Well, you look at the
I think it might
Celtics
go
a
2K.
season ago, they went 23 and 18 on the road, and well, that would be a good mark for most teams. That was Boston's worst road record in the last 4 years.
What happened? Alright, so what's the lesson of the day? Don't cross LeBron.
It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Here's Rondo. Good luck. There's Pierce. That's good on the assist by Rondo. Pierce has got the game going with his first points of the game for the Celtics. Steve just talking about that Celtics road record. I think, Clark, that is something to be concerned about, 23 and 18 away.
Kevin, probably not. I mean, on their overall record, they gained 6 wins from the previous season. If there's any concern for the Celtics, it's probably the question of age and how much do the big three have left in the tank. But it is interesting when you think about it. Last year, when they felt, the year before rather, when they got to the NBA Finals, they didn't feel concerned about not having home court advantage in the Eastern Conference because they had been so good on the road.
Sure.
So that could have maybe put a little
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Mike Brown. And what'd you find out, Doris?
Kevin, to sum up his goal, he said that everyone needs to have the same mindset on defense today or they won't have success. He warned his team that they're up against a unit that will capitalize on every mistake they make so they can't get caught daydreaming on defense. Stay awake, Kevin.
Very good, Doris. Thanks. Clark, you think they'll be able to make that strategy work for them?
Well, we'll see, Kevin. I mean, your shooting percentage down comes down to trust in your defensive scheme. They're making the effort to challenge every shot.
Steve, what do you think?
Well, yeah, trust is a key word that Clark just mentioned, and I think the aggressiveness, the ability to close out on shooters, make your rotations, but really challenge those shooters, that's going to be key. Kobe Bryant now in his 16th season. What has been one of the great careers in NBA history. He's battling age now, but still a very, very productive player.
Defended by Allen. Allen against Kobe. Pulls up. No luck. So Boston will take it the other way. And Steve, you know, for Kobe Bryant, as you said, battling age, he's 33 right now going into this season. Wear and tear, a part of the game. He's played so many minutes. Preseason, regular season, all those playoffs, Clark. He said his kneecap is almost bone on bone. He's got an arthritic right index finger on his shooting hand. It continues on. The guy's tough.
Yeah, the battle scars of a long, successful career. And he takes pride in that, but he also recognizes the reality of it. And most of the time, you don't find out about those health issues. That's, again, a part of his desire to, once he gets between the lines, to focus 100% on the task at hand, not wanting to make excuses. And with his talent and his resume, he never needs to.
Nope, you're exactly right. Fisher against Rondo. They need this. He feeds it to Garnett. Pierce jacks up a three, and that one's good. Pierce has got 5.
You are really living dangerously if you let him roam free in three-point land. He's a dangerous marksman from out there.
Offensive rebound.
Oh, shit.
Start over that nigga.
Good nigga. God damn.
But it was no definite feel. It was real grippy shit. Yeah.
Here's Rondo. Here's against Artest. Here's the triple. Shot by Pierce will not go.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
That's like a Hail Mary pass in football.
And I was like, just go ahead.
Replay
You go out
here.
there,
Right
fix
slam
it.
cam showing it once more.
How's that for finishing with flavor?
Absolutely fantastic.
I think he was saving that one for a special occasion.
Boy, I tell you, the Lakers are always tough on their home court. I mean, visiting teams can get a little starstruck, too. I mean, all kinds of celebrities hanging out in the crowd. There's so many fans who's watching is actually playing in the game when they go play the Lakers. You know, he's the one guy you have to absolutely be aware of.
Going back to that Lakers home record, 30-11. Last season, tied for the 5th best home record in the league. And Steve, you start overlapping, you know, the star watching at the games, good play on the floor. That's quite a scene.
It's a great scene. One of the great venues in the NBA. And the Lakers, they're competitive year in and year out. And they'll continue to be a tough team, whether it's at Staples Center or on the road.
And Kobe throws it down.
All Blake had to do.
Yeah, nice finish. Cap that break off in style.
Celtics trailed by 8. Here's Rondo, and he sinks the layup.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Bynum the pass to Kobe. Defended by Allen. Bynum with a screen on Allen. Lock at 6. Shot from the top of the key. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Boy, it's been a hot shooting first quarter for them so far.
Steve, it's been fun to watch. I mean, the shots are dropping, and it's led to an excellent start.
And it's Garnett finishing it off.
Now, that's just rubbing it in, fellas.
Throwing it down with style.
These folks are not going to forget that one anytime soon. What about Kevin Garnett? Really bounced back last season and looked better physically. Remember, the knee issues have been a problem over the years. But looked great last year, and is always the key to that Celtics defense.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe Bryant.
Boy, sensational slam right there. He's a beast.
He can go straight over the top of you if you're in his way.
He's always waiting for a chance to show off his aerial skills.
Celtics trailed by 7. For Kevin Garnett, among active players, you know, the second most career minutes played after Jason Kidd. So Clark, he's got some miles on that odometer.
Yeah, he does. But last season, he upped his numbers across the board, Kevin. I mean, he may not play till he's 40, but with his size and fire for the game, I think he's still got plenty in the fuel tank.
A nice shot by Gasol.
The finger roll finish. A little finesse for you, folks.
Now Rondo. With 2 seconds left, O'Neal. That misses, would have got it had it gone in. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start this second quarter. Here's Fisher. And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So for the Lakers right now, Kobe and Artest are the wingmen. Howe and Bynum filling up the middle. And it's Fisher in at the 1. Second chance shot, and it's Bynum getting it to go in. Bynum's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Lakers.
Well, Mike Brown taking over as coach of the Lakers this season, I think it's a good fit. He knows what it's like to coach a star because he had LeBron in Cleveland, played in a lot of big games. No doubt he'll be under the spotlight in L.A. with the Lakers.
It's tipped. Up top, Kobe, defended by Allen. Backing down is Bryant. Shoots it. Again, the miss by Kobe. Well, Steve, going back to Mike Brown once more, They're going to expect a lot from him from the get-go, I would imagine, Clark, out in Los Angeles, where the NBA is #1 out there.
Oh, yeah, there's definitely some additional scrutiny and pressure. It'll be a little hotter on that seat for Mike Brown, but you know what? He coached LeBron James in Cleveland where expectations were high, and I've seen Mike grow as an assistant coach with the Pacers. He's a high-quality guy and a terrific basketball coach. It's win it all or nothing out in L.A., and I think at this point in his career, he's ready for the challenge.
And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, in speaking with Pau Gasol, he feels like the Lakers function better when they're distributing the scoring around. His quote, "I think we're more effective and more successful when our offense is balanced and everyone's contributing." He said, "We tend to get in trouble when the offense gets stagnant and we stand around and watch Kobe." Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Doris. A lot of weapons, certainly, at the Lakers' disposal.
You know, with the players they have, if you keep moving the ball around, somebody's going to score. I mean, there's just too much talent.
That's good.
I think he's done his part to try to keep him in this game. It's been a solid effort from him, guys. Well, you know, a recent stat said that in the last 15 years, the Lakers are on average the best offense in the NBA. But in crunch time, ironically, they fall to around 12th best offensively. Not nearly as effective.
Rondo kicks to Allen. Fires for three. Gets it to go. Allen's got 6 in the quarter.
He was really a non-factor in that first quarter. But he found a way to step it up here.
Kobe against Allen. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play. Going back to the Lakers and their letdown as far as crunch time offense goes. Good point by you. Steve, you take it now. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think Kobe's not the player that he once was, Kevin. I mean, he's not as athletic. He's not as capable as he used to be getting
I didn't
shots
even
off
do that.
against any type of defense. And I think the rest of the guys maybe lost a little confidence in themselves as a result.
Here's Rondo. He gathers. Blocked. Knocks it loose. Lakers leading by 7. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Defended by Allen. Ring shot on the way. And it's Kobe missing.
And they're struggling a little bit on the glass. They've got to pick up their physical play in the paint.
Yeah, it's about being tougher and more physical, just as you said, Steve. If they can do that better, they've got a chance to come back. It would be easy to go on at length about Rondo's shot, but one theory is his hands are actually too big, and I think there may be something to that. When you talk about some guys that have struggled shooting the ball, it's almost like he's holding a tennis ball out there. It's an asset in some ways, but maybe in terms of shot mechanics, it would be a little difficult.
Oh, he just seems to score so easily. The game comes very simply to him.
Rondo gets called for the reach. That is his first foul of the game.
I ain't gonna lie, I was like, that bitch. I was like, bro, we just this nigga. I know it's a possibility.
Here's Brown. Over Garnett. And again, the Lakers no good. Like you brought up Rondo's hands. He can palm the ball standing at 6'2". Sometimes you see him drive the lane and look like he's going to pass and take it in back of him and bring it back again, kind of the old okey-doke. He's a talented kid. There's no doubt. Few can do that, Steve.
No, that's impressive at 6'2" to have hands like that, and that's a big reason why he's got such great ball control in transition, and that's why he gets so many
Yes!
too. Long arms, hands. He's just really, really tough to deal with out there.
You know, they're just getting hammered inside and really need to find a way to be tougher down there. They got to be physical. They got to man up in there.
I agree. I mean, you look at the points they're giving up. Most of them seem to be coming inside the paint. Heads up play, preventing the easy lane.
Yeah, I like that. I mean, he saw it was a free layup, didn't want to give that up, so he fouled him the 4 free throws.
Glenn Davis is checked in for Boston. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Well, I tell you, I mean, you have Pau and Kobe on the Lakers, but when you talk about the pop culture, notoriety, that probably belongs to Lamar Odom #1 in that category because of his reality TV presence. He's added an additional Hollywood flair to his role on the roster.
Well, Clark, back to Odom. I don't like talking about this. It only seems natural,
I know
of
it's
course.
tough. I know it's tough.
You know, it seems natural, though, to have, I guess, what, a Laker in Los Angeles, be on a reality TV show for some reason. You know, the second choice, if it wasn't Lamar, would have been Steve Kerr. Right, Steve?
Kevin, I think the story of my life and my daily existence would be fascinating for viewers. I think we'd see probably a viewership of at least 11, maybe 12 people, all family members.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Guys, Rajon Rondo, a quiet demeanor off the court, but on it, one of the fiercest competitors you'll ever see, and he's driven to be the best. He said, I play the game to prove to everybody amongst my peers that I'm the best. Hands down, no speculation. Oh, he may be top 3, top 5, top 10. No, I'm the best. You've got to prove it every night. Every night, somebody's going to be gunning for that spot. Guys, confidence and competitive fire, never in short supply for Rajon Rondo.
Thank you, Doris. What do you think, Clark?
Well, you can dispute whether or not Rondo's the best, Kevin, but the point is, he believes he is. And that motivates him to go out there and try to prove it.
Boy, big man with very soft hands and a nice touch around the hoop.
A three-pointer is right on target. Odom's got 8 points.
man,
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
I think both teams feel like they can win. They both have confidence. So we'll see which team can kind of ride the momentum and take control of this game.
Here's Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Blake. And the Lakers lead by 2.
I swear it's like that one
Live from the Staples Center,
I
you're
swear
watching
that did.
2K Sports.
Like I'm used to hearing it. It was something about that felt off, bro. It was like, man.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah,
I'm Damon Bruce.
You feel me, bro?
The Los Angeles Lakers in front against Boston. They've been airtight with their defensive rebounding. No second chance looks. Kobe Bryant, huge impact. At the break, 16 points, and has set his teammates up with a few timely assists. On the other...
Welcome back, everyone, to beautiful Los Angeles as we get a bird's-eye peek above the Staples Center on a gorgeous evening in downtown L.A. Here's Odom.
Well, we all know Rajon Rondo is among the fastest players in the NBA, but he's really the only Celtic who wants to get out and run. This is more of a half-court team. In fact, Boston finished in the bottom 10 in the league in fast break points.
On the court for the Celtics, Ray Allen, Paul Pierce on the wings. KG and Big Baby are inside. And it's Rondo in at the 1 spot.
Oh, they hold you in the middle of a dunk, too.
Here's Odom.
Hey, it was nice as fuck.
Odom's got 12.
I thought he was gonna tell you.
Talk about the Celtics in the slow pace, bottom 10 in fast break points. I guess that's often the case for more veteran teams. They don't want to get into a trap.
Yeah, I think they've got to be more efficient in terms of how they decide offensive possessions. I mean, you look at Rondo, who is an absolute burner, but the rest of the starting unit probably better suited to a half-court game. And it'll be interesting seeing how the Celtics go forward because Rondo moving into his prime. And
Let's see that again on the Sprite Slam Can.
decided to go with a little trickery, went to the reverse. You got to love that.
We don't get to see too many of those.
Now, we got to savor that one for sure.
The open shot by Pierce. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo. 16 points for Paul Pierce.
You know, right now the book on Rondo is that you need to back off of him and make him shoot because he's really interested in trying to set up other people, and it was on display in how Miami defended him with Bibby. He didn't give him any driving lanes and made him settle for shots on the perimeter.
From 17 feet out. Shots good by Garnett. Garnett's got 11.
What an offensive display he's putting on.
And at this point, Steve, you got to put more pressure on him, bring help, and make him move the ball.
Mark, you've been watching tape. I mean, and probably too much tape in terms of what Rondo did or did not do in that Miami series. His team's back off him, and his assist numbers rise, which is good. But they want him to be aggressive, Steve. I mean, Doc Rivers, I know, has told you that many times. He is their engine and offense.
He sure is. And that Boston is at its best when Rondo is pushing the ball in transition. But when they're in the half court, you're right, Clark. I mean, teams are going to play 4 on 5 against him and let him shoot. That's why it's so important for him to be active and energetic and on the move. And then when he does have an open look, to go ahead and shoot it confidently.
And the basket good. Odom's got 8 points in the quarter.
Hasn't had a whole lot of misses here in the quarter. Very sharp shooting right now. It's fun to watch.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
You know, for so long we've seen the Lakers coasting to the playoffs, put themselves in a tight spot and find a way out of it. But in that series versus Dallas in last season's playoffs, they really looked like a tired and overmatched team.
And for the Lakers, Kobe said, Clark, after that series, we've been playing with fire the last 3 years now. We finally got what we deserve. Steve, that is a very interesting quote. Take it apart for us and delve into it.
Well, I think the Lakers had been to the finals for 3 straight years, and I think they were worn out.
That's why it's a fat
For
nigga.
a couple of those playoff series over the years.
You ready to that fat
Well, that's a dunk you will not see very often. You won't pass that one by.
No doubt about that.
I wish he would, though. You can never see too many of those.
Here's Rondo. 7 points in the game. Guarded by Odom. For 3, Pierce. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Tough three-point try there with a hand in his face.
Boy, you'd be lucky to make that one against great defense.
By Odom. It's a tie ball game.
He is truly a special offensive talent, and he's always going to cash in on those kind of chances.
Yeah.
Here's Rondo. Guarded by Odom. Rondo kicks to Davis. Outside, Pierce. Garnett backing down. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Brown. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's been nice, efficient work, guys, that he's been doing. I mean, we haven't seen him take many bad shots, and that's the sign of a mature, poised player.
Rondo dishes to Pierce. Shoots it up. It's good. Coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. 21 points for Paul Pierce.
He was running right along. I'm like, he's going to keep going. I'm going to throw that bitch. Stop.
Here's Blake. Pierce covering. There's 1:40 left in the third quarter. Here's Odom. Drops in the layup for 2. Odom's got 20 points.
Well, look at Doc Rivers' coaching numbers, and he's been nothing short of amazing for Boston here. I mean, already over 500 wins in his career as a coach. Really impressive.
So nice to have a guy like that who can take charge at any time.
Yeah, so many of his passes, Steve, have led directly to baskets.
He kicks it to Barnes. It's stolen by Allen. Outside Rondo. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. One more thing, Clark, about Rivers. He's been fantastic as a coach in the postseason. Steve, he's at a winning percentage of over 500.
Well, add in the title and plus the 4 straight 50-win seasons, and easy to see why Doc Rivers is considered one of the best coaches that we have in the NBA right now. That's just horrible decision. You got to be more patient with the ball.
Here's Garnett. Money on the 10-footer. And it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, they are just lighting him up from mid-range area.
You know, sometimes we forget about the value of the mid-range or in-between game. This team has made 8 of their last 10 with that shot, the in-between shot.
Rondo. Good look. And there are the Celtics with another basket.
What a fantastic shooting display. He's finding the net every time this quarter.
With the slam.
Now that's a special order right there.
Not everybody can cap off a dunk like that.
Yeah, very difficult maneuver, but a tremendous one if you can pull it off. He's so graceful around the rim. Sometimes you forget how strong he is.
Deflected by Garnett. Out of
Those
bounds.
are deflection,
And they
bro.
retain possession.
Wait, did he try to dunk that bitch?
Teams will make substitutions.
They see it on the duck side.
Yeah.
The homie deflated, bro.
Nigga said
He deflated, bro. That's what it was, bro. He deflated.
Got a piece of it. Kobe passes to Gasol. Gets himself open and drills it. Gasol's got 15.
That's old school right there, and I like it. The fadeaway.
Here's Davis.
Oh, what a big shot to close out the quarter. They're going to the fourth with a little momentum now.
And a great show through 3 quarters as we enter the fourth. Who will carry the day? We're seeing a tremendous game from Paul Pierce.
Yeah, he's done a great job.
Fourth quarter getting going. It's time for our Sprite Spark of the Game report. Let's go to Doris Burke.
Kevin, for that great stretch the Celtics just put together, they get the Sprite Spark Award. The team got on a hot streak in the second quarter, started scoring in bunches, and haven't let up since. It's the main reason why they head into the fourth with this great lead.
Thanks, Doris. Clark, it was a scoring run that proved extremely important.
Yeah, Kevin, you know what? I think that's exactly when they grabbed this one by the throat, really seized control of it.
And you could see their energy just building as the game went on, and by the end of that run, they really took control of everything.
Oh, Bynum got the ball off.
Gasol and Bynum on the front court.
But
Fisher and Kobe man the backcourt. That's the Laker 5. Now a timeout called by Boston.
The Celtics actually came into the playoffs last season with a little less swagger.
There you go.
Than usual. I mean, losing Kendrick Perkins in a trade seemed to shake them up a little bit, and with Shaq really unable to contribute due to injuries, a team used to being big inside perhaps felt a little smaller.
And a new group in for the Celtics. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Green. Pierce comes in for James Posey. Ray Allen, he's checked in for Delonte West. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Avery Bradley. And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
During that break, Coach Rivers had some words for his team. He was propping his guys up for their defensive pressure, saying, listen,
why they look down like that? Why they look like this? Oh.
keep pressing them, keep forcing turnovers, and we'll be in a great position to win this thing.
Making a switch here with the Celtics. O'Neal's checked in. Fisher against Rondo. Kicks it out to Allen. Running out by Andrew Bynum. Allen, the pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. Allen's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Celtics. To set the table there well with the Celtics and their injuries that did play a role in the postseason, not just in the front court. The dislocated elbow of Rajon Rondo also factored in. Steve, that was a huge hit for that team.
Yeah, I was amazed that he was able to return in that game and continue to play the rest of the series, but it did limit him. And with Rondo slowed down, the Celtics had a tough time scoring. In fact, Miami really played him and Boston kind of 5-on-4. They didn't honor his offense, and it really cost Boston.
Bynum kicks to Gasol. Straight up. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move. And he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Not only is he 7 feet, he's got long arms, great hands, great ability to score inside, and can also step away and knock down a 17-footer.
Here's Rondo.
Just lost track of where he was on the floor.
Here's Fisher. Here's Kobe. Defended by Allen. Backing down is Bryant. Shoots a fader. Again, the miss by Kobe. Well, you talk about Pau Gasol offensive. He's also very creative.
Huge hands. He can palm the ball. One-handed. He's got great length. He can get the ball above defenders where they can't get to it.
Back in 96, nigga.
Kobe's got 4 points in the quarter.
And across the board, his stats, just amazing.
Well, he's monogrammed this game in a big way.
Just an unbelievable display of offense here today.
Well, it seems like every shot that goes up finds its way to the hoop. I mean, every player is sharp and on target.
From 17 feet out. Kobe hits the jump shot. Kobe's got 22
I felt like I was on that one the most. That's what Jesse's gonna get, bro. Yeah, I'm not gonna guard that nigga. Any better than that.
Here's Rondo, and it's sent back by Bynum. Allen outside. Launches a three.
After I shot John.
10 points in the game.
You gonna pop that
Another
shit?
three, and we've just seen a barrage
talking
of
that
long
shit,
range
bro.
here in the second half.
Well, they have come out blazing. And defensively, it's hard to deny that shot. I mean, that's a lot of ground to cover when a team spreads you out like they do.
Celtics leading by 6. Outside Rondo. Open look.
He really had the speed advantage there, and he used it to burn the D for the sweet hoop.
Pushes it through. Great slam cam with the replay.
Oh, he took that one to the rack with some purpose.
I'll say beautiful dunk there, Steve.
Yeah, how about the agility? Yeah, just the power and the skill, impressive.
Kobe with the bucket.
Kobe getting it done. Just a gorgeous shot that time.
Goes up. Rajon Rondo again. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter. A quick shot. The shot by Kobe, no good.
Boy, he had a good look there.
Got to take those when they come.
And stolen by Fisher. The Lakers able to recover. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Rondo. Knocked away.
What the fuck?
Lakers trail by 10.
I don't care.
3-point range. And again, no good by the Lakers. Stolen by Artest.
It's really been an ugly game for him as he continues to give the ball away on offense, guys. You know, guys, you look at it, one turnover in the game, sometimes that can get overlooked. But I think it shows how well he's playing. I mean, he's really making the most of every possession.
That's 10 straight points on mid-range jump shots.
You know, the paraphrase a Bible verse that says, love covers over a multitude of sin. Good shooting does the same thing in basketball. Well, how about Rajon Rondo in this one? 13 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
Now, he's a maestro, Clark. He's the conductor of this offense, putting on a fantastic performance.
Now here's Kobe. From deep. No good from Gasol. Celtics leading by 10. Stolen by Artest.
Well, he's really costing them right now at this point in the game, and he's mad at himself for it.
Yeah, he is, and if they lose this game, they're going to look back to his lack of control here in the fourth quarter. That could be the difference.
This team really needs this kind of effort, and he is bringing it forward. He's converted time and time again this quarter.
Garnett. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And the Lakers have possession. From about 19 feet. O'Neal with the rebound. Here comes Paul Pierce. Garnett dishes to O'Neal. Off on that one.
He lost his focus there, guys. That's a shot he should make. I don't know, Clark. This looks over now.
Yeah, I agree with you. This is all but over. Kobe doing a great job being a playmaker on that one.
Right at the free throw line. It's good from Paul Pierce on the assist by Rondo.
Now you can put this one in the W column. I mean, this is locked up now.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they closed this game out exactly like they needed to.
Bro, stop moving.
Stolen by
That nigga stop moving, bro.
Go with the three. Money.
Bro, he's so quick.
Here's a guy you want on your side with the game on the line, Kevin.
Yeah.
Goes up off the inbound.
Fuck!
He cans that one. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W. They pulled off this win, Clark, with respectable performances on both ends of the floor.
Yeah, I think it was just really a nice.
Well, it's time to say so long. For Clark Kellogg, Steve Curry, this
twice
is
in a
Kevin
row.
along with the 2K Sports Crew, thanking you for tuning in. Now it's time to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Rajon Rondo.
Kobe. Don't care. Nigga, fuck Rondo.
Fuck Rondo. What say fuck me?
Top out with Kobe. Free. That bitch gonna drop. It's gonna go overtime. After they top.
Yeah, you just take like dumbass shot. Everybody, you took like 5 dumbass shots back to back.
Yeah.
If you would just chill, bro, you probably would have got that stuff.
Yeah.
You probably would have thought it was probably the other time.
Damn. Oh. Boston.
Yep. Up on the trouble. Yeah, so this training, nigga,
Yeah, okay.
I'm the champion.
Yeah. Hey, I did what I was supposed to do with Paul, though.
Yeah, man, this bitch.
Oh, yeah. I wanted one more with Shannon Brown, so I can have 10.
Big baby, nigga. That nigga came in, did
Big
his
backpack,
business,
nigga.
nigga.
That's a big backpack, nigga.
Bro, that nigga was consistent for me, though. He was
Yeah.
the nigga that kept us from goddamn having to worry about doing desperate shit to keep up.
Yeah.
Cause he didn't hit some of them goddamn shots. He was hitting some shots when y'all was on fire.
Mm-hmm.
Like when we could not stop y'all,
Yeah.
y'all was going back and forth.
Yeah.
He would at least give me, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
them shots that you need.
Yeah. This nigga,
You only had 19. You feel like 27?
but that's actually a normal game, though.
Yeah.
At 19, you know, with that many niggas goddamn getting the ball, you feel me? He got 19 or something. He got 30. Damn, 16%. I know he scored that much because it was that very far. Yeah, we got. I want to see some childlike too, bro. I want to see fuck this nigga Kobe. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. We'll look at the what you call it. Yeah, I want to see this nigga Kobe highlight. I want to see Paul Pierce highlight.
Yeah.
That's my pick.
That look bad. That look bad. No, look at that. Hey. More, hey. Hey.
Like he got
Hey.
his style and profile.
Yeah, yeah. Ah, dunked on that nigga. Nigga just standing there like they won.
This nigga right here. I gotta see this nigga highlight tapes, bro. This nigga fade, dunk, fade.
Bro, I said I was playing Lord accurate.
You ain't posting.
I did.
You did.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah.
Like you got a lot of goddamn pull-ups.
Yeah. I mean, I
I
post
ain't
like
seen a post yet.
yeah. Okay, how consistent? It was I did a couple of like 2, 3, but I did though. Like I ain't OD.
Oh yeah, them. I'm
Yeah.
using them.
Yeah, I was doing that. Yeah, definitely doing that. Yeah, yeah. See?
Okay. See, that's what won you the game.
Yeah.
You
Don't-
ain't- you did not win the game. This
Yeah,
nigga.
no, I thought you said that would have won me the game.
Oh, I said that's what won you the game. Now, that shit, that was totally fuck. Oh yeah, and the way he stopped it
Yeah.
and shit, right?
Oh.
You actually do look like that.
Yeah, I was trying to play Lord accurate. Give me that.
That was nice.
But it's Kobe, so you gotta do it. Carl Gasol did shit. And what's the other one nigga name? Kevin Garnett.
Shit, you good? You on the stream? That's 3 games right there.
Shit. Yeah, nigga played for 2 hours. I didn't realize.
Yeah. Hold on, I want to see.
Yeah.
I wanna see my name too. Ray did his shit, bro. Ray was like, bro, I'm not finna get bitched by this nigga Kobe, bro.
Yeah.
Actually, Ray had like goddamn look Lord. I think I got Ray little accurate as fuck.
Yeah. I think I got Paul too though. I was got them
Oh,
getting
yeah.
mean
Yeah,
monkey
yeah.
the bucket,
Yeah.
nigga. Like post.
Especially them face up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you not gonna jump, bitch? Okay. You think I'm finna draw the ball?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay, now this game you can play a little accurate though. I can't say that.
No, there's certain 2Ks you play lower, because I know 16 you can for sure.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course.
14 for sure.
Oh yeah, I needed the hell of step back. Step back. Well, mid range.
Yeah, I gave him all his open shit instead of trying to force anything out of it.
Yeah. But you definitely did more post with him. I think you did more post with him, but
I ain't posted that much though, I don't think. I think I posted like enough for it to be, okay, yeah, you pulled him off. I didn't fade as much as I should because this nigga got his own signature. Now that was what I was proud of.
yeah.
That was shit like that, bro. I was proud of that. That nigga got that, ooh, so, walking. Oh, yo, bitch ass nigga. Come here, you feel me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just played goddamn real. I tried to be simple with that nigga. As long as the jump shot open, take it. Yeah. Hold on, let me see. Who you say you want to see? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
That was nice. I still ain't when you say it. Yeah.
See, that's low accurate as fuck right there.
Yeah.
Damn. Nah, you really play. He really look. See, he really look like that nigga.
Yeah.
Damn, that's a good ass game. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna cap, bro. It's a good ass game, bro.
Yeah.
Cause that did catch that bitch on stream. Ain't enough fuck shit enough fuck for you to see it. Good thing he didn't delete him.
Nope. I didn't know.
The other one, I was saying that motherfucker, a couple motherfuckers watching it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. No, I wanted to see. I wanted to see
Yeah.
Ray. I already know what KG did. Ray felt like I got down. Like I played his role perfect, bro.
Bombs away.
Sweet.
Bombs away. That's when that nigga shoot. That's what you gotta say. Bombs away.
Nah, not me. I ain't saying that. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. What nigga say? Hey, oh, smack.
Hey, back up, bitches.
Yeah, niggas hoop.
Yeah. You had Jeff Green that didn't Euro. It's wrong. I'm playing out there.
Man, fuck her.
Hey, fuck.
Nigga had Paul Pierce.
Yeah.
Nigga had 16 assists.
Yeah.
Alright, nigga.
Alright, y'all put it straight.
Fuck that nigga.